Cowboy backed off with the burn. S2G, 3 alive, 8 eliminations racked up to 10. They are on double digits already, and with 5 teams remaining, they have guaranteed a bumper game to see themselves safer towards the top.
This is going to be so hard to chase in the next 2 games, regardless of what happens going forward. For S2G, 3 players still going outside the circle now, though. If they can conclude this game in a top 3, the teams underneath them are going to be quaking in their boots because that trophy is going to look so far away. Might need to go to Specsavers just to even have a hope at seeing it.
Godlike Stalwart still looking to control so much of the ground here, but my name P spooks him a little, unfortunately. Doesn't manage to get the better end of the deal. Top will get the flush as well. Kengzo upstairs, hiding in the attic. A monster in his own right. King Kengzo, we called him during the group stages for Buradam. See what he can get done here. Vampire nades over the top, laid into S2G. Silas out the window, escapes from punishment on that one, but that's a lot of damage sent in, and into the Molotov from Schwepp. Has to get burnt down on the cross. The smokes are there short. Now it's just 2 players for S2G. 5th place finish, not ideal, but they will take it. 10 eliminations, and it's a big game to put a barrier between them and the teams beneath them. 10 eliminations for Geek Fam as well. But is it time for Godlike Stalwart to stand up?
Vampire Esports as well, the back of that fantastic Sandhawk. Maybe looking for even more. They did say they wanted top 8 today. I told Sir Tony, get top 5.
He's taken that advice to heart.
He absolutely has here.
Imbued that confidence into his team as well.
A little late though, don't you think?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, really making me bite my fingernails here, man.
But we've seen how tight those points totals are, Blank, and anything can happen. A miracle run for Vampire from the bottom of the tables after match 3.
For Stalwart, maybe even. It's a real chance. I think for Stalwart, this is a big game for them, considering they were one of the closest chasers towards the top of the lobby. Over than Alpha 7, and they've still got 4 players going. They can rack up some big points here, John. This is last zone now. This will push everyone in. Pika having this high ground position, as well as top, is so unbelievably beneficial for them. Anyone who goes up to this open ground, Pika and top, will be able to play off one another to hit them. It's really, really good stuff. These smokes are so good, though, from Geek Fam to get through. Kengzo as well, just blockaded into the attic.
Can't afford to go upstairs, though, as Mike is actually ticking away. I think he caught himself on fire. Didn't expect to finish that one out so quickly, but do so they will. 4 versus 4 versus 4. Urban finish in Pachinki. And the nades start to fly. Vampire with 4. Godlike Stalwart on the south side. Schwepp gets caught. U-High is good for 1. A high elimination game for Geek Fam so far. Nades on in from Vampire towards the Godlike Stalwart line. Schwepp repositioned towards to go for the res from Fluke. And Nade not really going to punish it here, but Mike has already taken a lot of damage. Ravenclaw, high ground, on the 2nd floor of the building. Snipes around the corner, sneaks back on in. Godlike Stalwart can start to move through in the back, because Geek Fam have been punished from the front.
No!
And action is going to start to tick away. Snipes the only one to fall on. Geek Fam Micah has the nade, but floods out the front and right into the sightlines of Vampire. Godlike Stalwart getting cut down, and it's chaos. Another potentially on the cards now as Vampire move in. All 4 of them are alive and kicking, and it is a 2nd game on the cards. They just need the last, and it is Vampire Esports. They have hit their stride. Is it too late?
I don't know if it's too late, man. There's potential here for Vampire Esports. I mean, 2 chicken dinners back to back. If they continue on this rhythm, we say their performance fluctuates. Once it's high, it is so high, and it feels like we've hit midnight right now around Pennsylvania, because they are going strong. I am worried for all these other teams because there is a beast in the night and it is hungry.
Flashing red. The eyes of the Vampire turn their gaze onto the lobby and strike fear into the hearts of many, I'm sure. PMWI champions, remember, this is a team that has power. We just have not seen it until these last 2 games.
Yeah.
And Blank, with those 2 games, they have done so much in this lobby that is so tightly packed on the points tables.
Absolutely. I like that, you know, Schweppes' MVP, he got subbed out for 2 stops yesterday and was like, I am good, by the way. You won't be subbing me out again. That's just how this is. I mean, this was a couple of very, very good games from Vampire. I mean, that was not an easy finish on either. Sandhawk was a little bit easier, but again, good positioning. Here on Pochinki, that was the most chaotic fight I've seen in a long, long time. I have to give good props to Geek Fam, though, John. They did a wonderful job during that game. It was very hard. I felt like they were going to go down 10 seconds earlier. It was a marvel to see them live for that long in the first place.
They moved up to 90 points at the end of last game from Vampire. This time around, they're going to have put a massive dent in the leads ahead of them.
It would be funny if they were like 16th place to first place.
This is crazy. Not in one day, blank in 3 games. They've done it in 2 so far. They would need a third massive performance to try and cheer themselves up towards the top, and what a way it would be to be able to find our PMGC champions. But we're going to head back